Tonight we're making a big comforting pot of laksa for dinner, and the whole house smells incredible already. It's rich, coconutty, a little sweet, super savory from the prawn stock, and you can make it as spicy or as mild as you like. We're keeping it on the mild side so the kiddos can enjoy it too, but still packing in tons of flavor with aromatics and shrimp paste. We made a bigger batch, so the quantities here are for 4 servings. Let's get started. First, we're building the base, a prawn stock. In a large pot, add a drizzle of oil and bring it up to medium heat. Once the oil is hot, toss in your prawn shells. We're using shells from about 5 prawns. Cook the prawn shells, stirring occasionally, until most of the liquid in the pot evaporates and the shells turn a deeper orange and start smelling really toasty. Then, using a spatula or a wooden spoon, crush those prawn shells right in the pot. This helps release all the prawn essence and gives your stock a deeper flavor. Now pour in about 4.5 cups of water. Give everything a good stir, then bring it up to a boil. Once it's boiling, lower the heat, cover with a lid, and let it simmer gently for at least 1 hour. While the prawn stock is simmering away and getting super flavorful, we're going to blend up our laksa paste. In a food processor on the puree setting, add the following ingredients: 1 tablespoon dried shrimp, some shallots, a small piece of ginger, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, some garlic, 2 stalks of lemongrass, the white part sliced, a few pieces of cashews. You can also add Thai chili if you like it spicy, 1 tablespoon dried galangal, 1 tablespoon coriander seeds, 2 teaspoons of chili paste, and 1 tablespoon belacan or shrimp paste for that deep savory funk. We pre-chopped everything in smaller pieces first so it would fit in our little food processor and also look a bit nicer on camera. Start blending, and when the mixture starts to look a bit stuck, drizzle in a little water. We added water twice, just a splash each time, for a total of about 1/4 cup of water. This helps everything blend smoothly into a thick spoonable paste without being too watery, and make sure everything is well combined. Now let's cook the paste and turn it into a rich, fragrant base. In a medium pot, add a bit of oil and heat it over medium. Spoon in all your laksa paste and cook it. If this made you hungry, please subscribe or follow. Your support keeps us cooking and sharing more recipes like this. This is where all those bold, fragrant flavors come together. You want to fry the paste until it darkens slightly and you see the oil separating from the paste. That's how you know the aromatics are cooked and the flavors have really opened up. Once the paste is fragrant, pour in 1 can of coconut oil, about 400 milliliters. Stir to fully combine the paste with the coconut milk until you don't see any big streaks of paste left. Then bring this mixture up to a gentle boil. As soon as it starts bubbling, turn the heat down to keep it at a gentle simmer. Let it simmer for a bit so the coconut milk absorbs all those spices and aromatics. This is going to be the rich, creamy laksa gravy that we'll add to our prawn stock. By now, your prawn stock should be deeply flavored and ready. Carefully strain out or scoop out all the prawn shells from the stock. You just want that clear orange tinted prawn broth left in the pot. Press the shells lightly against the strainer to squeeze out any last bits of flavor, then discard the shells. Now you've got a pot of pure prawn stock waiting for the laksa gravy. Next, we're combining everything into one big cozy pot of laksa. Pour your cooked laksa gravy, the coconut milk and paste mixture into the pot with the prawn stock. Stir well so the two fully combine into a smooth, orangey, creamy broth. Season the broth with about 1 tablespoon of brown sugar to balance out the savoriness. Then add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. Start with 3 tablespoons, taste, and then adjust. Fish sauce can be strong, so this part is really to taste. You're looking for that perfect balance of salty, savory, and slightly sweet. Once the seasoning is right, add your velveted shrimp and prawns into the broth. Let them cook gently into the simmering laksa until they're just opaque and tender. This doesn't take long, just a few minutes. Give everything a final stir and your laksa gravy broth is ready. If you like, you can add a soft-boiled egg. The creamy yolk mixes into the broth and makes it even richer. For anyone who wants a bit more heat, you can add extra chili paste directly into your bowl and stir it in so each person can control their own spice level. And that's our cozy, flavorful laksa we made for dinner tonight. Rich prawn broth, creamy coconut, and all those beautiful aromatics coming together in one bowl. Try it tonight.
Please hit the subscribe button below.